सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं नमोस्तुते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुलारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णा प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः नमो नमः. We have made inroads into the 17th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Shraddha-traya Vibhaga Yoga. Everyone is according to, nobody can change anyone, everyone follows their own way. That is what Mahabharata tells again, that nobody can correct anyone. Everyone treads their own path. For example, today I asked somebody to come for retreat. He said he has something else. However, I have my own way. Everyone has their own way. If that suits, if our way suits them, they follow. Nobody can change. That is the theme of this chapter. Theme of this chapter, you can suggest. Ultimately, nobody does anything if it is of suits them. Nobody wants to change. This is a Shraddha-traya Vibhaga Yoga. The Mahabharata has 18 parvas. 18 parvas. Parva means parvata. Parvata means the peaks. In 18 peaks, Vedavyasa narrates the story of the Devatas. We hear many stories. We know when that person was born and when that person is finishing the game. Here, Mahabharata is such a text. It talks about who was before, what was the background of Pandavas and Kauravas. What are they? What will happen to them? And they will be born again, and as what? It will, the past, present, future, Vedavyasa, he himself is God himself. He knows Trikala Darshi. In Mandukya Upanishad we are talking about Trikalatita. Trikalatita means one can see the past before we were born, what will be beyond us also. He gives that story of Pandavas and Kauravas, past, present and future, and he composed Mahabharata before the advent of Kauravas and Pandavas. He foresaw what was going to happen, what will be his contribution. He wanted to document this one, so that generations to come see the humanity's life. Humanity, how some people are going upwards, northwards, some are going downwards. In the 17th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, last week I talked about Mahaprasthana Parva. Mahaprasthana Parva means, Prasthana means journey, the final journey. Mahaprasthana means the final journey. Everyone is journeying from here, office, home, shopping, everywhere. This one is a journey and the fully focused. How to go? Mahaprasthana, this 17th chapter gives a insight to all of us. Not to forget, your final journey is not far away. The moment one person is born, death also associates with that person. What is sure is death. rest, everything is uncertain, and life is nothing but a preparation for death. Your whole life is nothing but a preparation for death. And in the 17th chapter, when Arjuna heard Bhagavan Shri Krishna is no more there, and with heavy-heartedness, he was very puffed up with, he had Gandiva Dhanas, it was given by Agni. Agni in the second, the Adi Parva, in the Adi Parva, Sabha Parva, he got the Gandiva also. So proud. Gandiva is the Dhanas from Brahmadeva. Brahma again, it was given by Bhagavan Vishnu to Brahma. That Gandiva, he was holding that one, unconquerable. But when he heard Sri Krishna had left for his Parandama, his abode, and the ordinary street thieves, they stole away Krishna's 16,000 and odd wives. He could not fight even those street rowdies. He could not vanquish them, and he used his Gandiva as a stick, and then heavy-heartedly he came back, and he reported this one to his brother Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira said, when Sri Krishna is not here, there is no point in we staying here. Our purpose of being here is served. When we have come here only to serve the Lord, Lord has gone, let us go. Saying so, he crowned his grandson Parikshit, and crowned him, and all Pandavas said to the north, towards Badri, even Mahaprasthana, when you are going, if no food is allowed, no drink is allowed, and if you fall, you have to crawl and move forward towards until you drop, totally drop dead. They were going in the past Badrinath, on the way to Satopant, Draupadi fell down, and a question was asked why she fell down, and Bhima asked, and Yudhishthira said she was partial to Arjuna. It's that was not the answer. Anyway, they are on the track for Mahaprasthana. They are going that way to drop their body. Why they drop? It is the Yudhishthira did not give the right answer. Further, next one, Sahadeva, why did he fall? Yudhishthira said he was proud that he was very wise. And next, Nakula fell. Why did he fall? Bhima asked. Yudhishthira said he was proud of his, he was looking very smart and handsome. He fell because of that one. Then Arjuna fell. Why did he fall? He was proud of his accomplishment, his valor. He was proud, that's why he fell. Then when Bhima fell, Bhima asked, why I am falling down? He said, you used to eat too much and you are proud of your strength. And saying so, Yudhishthira, able to eat more is not a defect. Most of us, we can't eat after one dosa, two dosa, two chapati, we are full. He could able to eat that much, that is also a virtue. It is a virtue, one who can digest. There is no the fault in that one. Pavana Pavata Masmi. It's one, it dries everything. For example, Bhagavan, he is called as most, he eats everything. He eats everything, he consumes everything. That is why it is not a fault. It is a virtue. Bhima could able to consume, and further a dog was following, and then at that time Svargarohana, we are going up to last time we went up to Satopant. This time we are going further. Satopant itself is a scanty oxygen, about 45% less than sea level. Further we are going very thin air. Putting a step also is a challenge. It's a challenge on the lungs. You should learn the art of breathing in the high altitude. It's another theme for the retreat, art of breathing in high altitude, how to do that one, how to conserve. We are practicing that one on Monday, and further at that time Devendra came with a chariot. Come with the Maithili was his charioteer name. Come, mount this chariot. And Yudhishthira said, sorry, this dog faithfully is following me from Hastinapur, I can't abandon. And at that time the dog turned out into a Yamaraja. I appreciate your dharma. I am following you. You are a king. You are not letting off anyone who trusted you. And Indra had told dogs are not allowed in the heaven. Yojana said, I love dog. What will happen to my dog? Can I take my dog to heaven along with me? She asked. It is the dog, it has to shed the body in a divine form. It has to go, not physical, not in the dog form. It has to. And when the Yudhishthira went to heaven and Indra took him to his sabha, his palace, he saw seated Duryodhana, Dushasana, Shakuni. They were seated, they were very happy, and Yudhishthira immediately asked, where is Bhima? Where is Arjuna? Where is Draupadi? Where are Nakula Sahadeva? Where is Karna? Indra said, sorry, they are not here. And he told another person, his servant, take them to the place where he can see his brothers and Draupadi. They took him to the place. It was pitch dark, stinking, foul smell, and it's intolerable weather, and he could not stand there. He went there and he decided, I can't stand here any longer, I better go back. At that time he heard the voice, oh Yudhishthira, don't go, don't abandon me. Oh Yudhishthira, don't abandon me. Oh Yudhishthira, oh brother, don't abandon me. He heard the voices of Draupadi, Bhima, Karna, Nakula, Sahadeva, Arjuna. Then, he thought, my brothers, my wife, everyone is here. This is the place I want to stay. And then this messenger said, this is not the place for you, come back. He said, when my brothers are here, and when my mother Kunti is here, my wife is here, this is the place. I don't want any other place. In that Swarga, you call it as a Swarga, that wretched Duryodhana, Shakuni, Dushasana, they are negative to the core. If they are occupying the heaven, I don't want that heaven. I stay here. The moment he said that one, that scenario changed, that the darkness disappeared, foul smell disappeared, and it was the heavenly palace. The Svargarohana. Svarga means not just the heaven, Svarga means the liberation. And here, he saw the Indra seated, and he saw Sri Krishna seated, he saw Bhima, and next to him Draupadi was seated. Arjuna was seated next to Indra, he was Indravatara, and next to him Shachi was there, and Nakula, Sahadeva, Sanjna Devi, they were there, and original form, and Yudhishthira wanted to sit next to Draupadi. They said, this is not the place, you sit next to Shyamala. That Mahabharata, it says the original, the wife of Draupadi, not 5, only Bhima. Everyone had their respective wives, and it was because of the curse she had to have she took upon the 5 souls in her body and respective husbands. Here Draupadi, then Yudhishthira asked, why did I get to see if this is the place, why did I get to see the hell, that place where so much of torture, why? Then Sri Krishna was there, also there in that sabha. He said, when I asked you to say Ashwattama Hatha, I asked you, the Dronacharya was doing so much of heinous, he was killing 10,000 people a day. I did not want him to commit sin. I asked you to stop him by saying Ashwattama Hatha. Ashwattama means Dronacharya's son. Dronacharya's son died. You say that one, but Satya and Rita, he did not know what is truth. Yudhishthira thought saying as it is was truth. He did not understand Rita. Ritam vadishyami, Satyam vadishyami. That mantra we are chanting, he did not know Rita. He said, but immediately when Yudhishthira was hesitant, Duryodhana, Bhima, there was the wild elephant, it was running amok. The elephant name was Ashwattama. He hit it and killed it. That it was running amok. Then immediately the Bhima said, Ashwattama Hatha. Ashwattama loudly said. Dronacharya, he could not believe that one. He said, if Bhima is saying I won't believe, he asked Yudhishthira, is it so? Yudhishthira said, Ashwattama Hatha Kunjara. And in a low pitch he said, Kunjara means elephant. Ashwattama died, elephant. So he did not have full trust in Sri Krishna. Krishna's words, he modified that one. He added an addendum. He did not know why Lord asked him to do. He added another one, and because of that one, because he did not have full trust, that led to he was getting exposure to the hell. But it was a short-lived. That after that it went back. When there also he proved himself, he wanted to be there, he was stuck to his dharma. Then the reality changed into the heavenly experience. What happens next? Next week I will touch upon Arjuna Vacha Yeshastra Vidimusrajya Yajante Shraddhayanvitaha Tesham Nishtatu Ka Krishna Sattva Maho Rajastamaha. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Trividha Bhavati Shraddha Dehinam Sa Swabhavaja Satviki Rajasi Chaiva Tamasi Cheti Tam Shrunu. It is Arjuna asked the question. I have no idea about any scripture, but I am very faithful. Very faithful. In New Zealand, one person was saying, I don't know what you say. I did not understand what you said, but I totally support you. I totally support you, 100%. I don't know what you said. The same thing Arjuna asked the question. No idea, but blindly following. Is it Satvic, Rajasic or Tamasic? Shri Krishna says, Trividha Bhavati Shraddha, the faith of three types. Only two types are there, Satvic and Tamasic. Scriptures talk about only two qualities. One is pure and impure. Pure or impure. Tamasic means impure. And mixture of that one is called as Rajasic. Rajasic is mixture, what proportion purity, what proportion impurity, Rajasic quality. Purity, impurity, and in between it is Rajasic quality. Sattvanurupa sarvasya Shraddha bhavati bharata Shraddho mayoyam purusho Yo Shraddha evasa. We are born with a Shraddha, faith. Nobody can change. We are born with that trait. Everyone treads their own path. The parents can tell, the teacher can tell, but nobody wants to change. Only if that person perchance superimposed other quality, that person will change. Otherwise, nobody wants to change. Everyone treads their path. It says, your children are not your children, they are born through you. They are born, everyone is born to tread their own path, tread their own way, and teacher or parents are just for people who wants to change, who are superimposed their original nature with some other acquired. If they have acquired the genetic force or through the genetics or environmental force, my friend circle or my genetic, right from my upbringing, something is covering my nature. If you find a right teacher, right environment, you will shrug off. Otherwise, you are continuing what you set out to. Yajante satvika devan yaksha rakshansi rajasa pretan bhuta ganaschanye yajante tamasa janaha. The Satvic people are always naturally drawn to scriptures, spirituality. Even I was telling right from my childhood, I was drawn to this one. Nobody nudged me. Like in 8th standard, I heard Upanishad mantra. Immediately it dawned, I know this one. I have heard this one. And I was, right from childhood, I was at ease with the scriptures. I need not have to struggle, bend, twist, turn. These are all naturally dawning. That is, Sri Krishna says, they are seekers of the higher thing. Then Yaksha Rakshansi Rajasa. Some people right from beginning, one student, Mindful Mastery, I asked, what you want to do when you grow up? He said, I want to study medicine. Why? I asked, I want to make lot of money. I want to make money. In that process, what I will be doing? Only connecting only with the influential people, connecting only with the people with money. Because money matters. Naturally, they are drawn towards that one. Pretan bhuta ganaschanye, and people always resort to the negative people, negative way of dealing. Corruption, jumping the queue, bypassing the system. How can I make it's the negative thing, negative way without being prompted, how they are doing. Okay, they are drawn to that one is the tamasic people. Ashastra vihitam ghoram tapyante e tapo janaha damba ahankara samyukta kamaraga balanvitaha karshayanta sharirastam bhutagrama machetasa mam chaivanta sharirastam Than vidya asura nischayan. And tamasic people, they torture themselves. They torture themselves, as I said, Rakshasas, they used to do tapas. They are sacrificing extreme of the tapas. They are sacrificing their own limb. You come before me, otherwise I will sacrifice. They are doing the tapas, sacrifice their own limbs. In Bhasmasura story in Kedarnath, he did tapas. He did intense tapas for a long time, and when to Lord Shiva, when he did not appear, he started chopping off his hand, put it in the fire. Other hand, other leg. And when he did not appear, he wanted to chop off his own head. When Shiva appeared, and Lord Shiva said not to chop off, and he restored his body. He told, what did you want? Not to chop off. He said, my wish, I want to become Parvati's husband. The Bhasmasura's wish, I want to do. It's a negative, always negative. Parvati is Shiva's wife. I want to become Parvati's wife. And his intention, Parvati's husband. And his intention was that one. And he asked, Bhasmasura said, since you appeared, give me a boon. On whoever head I put my hand, let them get reduced to ash, get burnt and reduced to ash. Shiva said, so be it. But he did not know he was doing tapas to become Parvati's husband. Then when Shiva gave that boon, Bhasmasura said, you have given the boon, I want to test it. I want to test it. Come here. And he wanted to put the hand on Shiva's head. Shiva got panicky and started running away from loka to loka. No rescue. This person was chasing him. Then he went to Vaikunta, and Vaikunthadipati and Bhagavan Vishnu, he said not to worry, and immediately Vishnu transformed himself into a dancer, a beautiful damsel. And on the way, when Bhasmasura was running, and Vishnu in the form of damsel started doing dance. One hand here, Bhasmasura got distracted. Bhasmasura, then he said, who are you? And I want to learn dance also. And she said, okay, I will give you a dance lesson, and started teaching. One hand here, up, down, and moving the legs. And he was imitating all moves, and one hand she put it on her head, and he, without realizing, put his hand on his head and reduced to ash. It's the message that happened in Kedarnath. another message of this one, however strong is the negative force, the goodness always wins. Mahabharata story also, however strong is the negative. Kauravas were hundreds, negative everywhere, but Pandavas, few in number, they won. This message also, Vrikasura, this Bhasmasura or Vrikasura, his intention negative, but he could not succeed. Lord will make sure that that person won't succeed. The tamasic people, though they are listening in the, seeing in the news, drug dealing, that one they will get caught, but they don't care. They do that one, they fall into the same trap. Aharasvapi sarvasya trividho bhavati priyah yajña-tapa tata dānam tesham veda imam shrunum ayusattvam balarogyam sukha priti vivardhanah rasya snigdha stira hridya ahara satvika kriyāḥ. The type of fuel you use is according to the utility. For example, for cooking gas in the home, you are using the natural gas, you are using that one. Suppose you are using for the welding purpose, you can't use this one. You need argon or the higher, which has a higher calorific value, in coal seam gas, it doesn't have that much of calorific value. It is used in boiler. The type of fuel you use according to its application. How is your nature? Accordingly, type of fuel you take. The food you take according to your nature. You are naturally drawn, like a fuel, type of fuel is used according to its utility. The food you are drawn according to your nature. Satvic people drawn towards the juicy, succulent, nourishing, healthy, life-giving food, whereas Rajasic people, always they want to be on move. Always they can't. Rajasic people, Satvic people, they can sit for meditation for hours. Rajasic people, they can't sit. They keep moving here. I don't want to sit here. I want to move here. I want to, where is the money? I can smell money. I want to go. I want to go. To go, you need extra boost of energy. What is that one? And the Satvic type of food, they won't get enough nourishment for their type of activity. The Rasya Katvamla Lavana Ati Ushna Tikshna Rukshavidāhinah Ahara Rajasasyeshta Dukkha Shokamaya Pradaha. Katva, it's a bitter, sour, salty, or too hot, too chilly hot, the dry, these type of food, dry food, people on the computer desk also, munching some dry food, spicy, they don't want any Satvic, some fruit, no, I don't want that one, I want this one, Satvic I don't want. They are, because I want to be on a pump. I want to be shouting, screaming, yelling at people with fruit. I can't do that one. I want this type of food, the Rajasic people. Yatayamam gatarasam puti paryushitam chayat uchishtam api chamedya bhojanam tamasa priyam. The tamasic people, very lethargic, very hardly move, negative thinking, and they are not dynamic. Very lazy, slow in movement, so type of food is not energetic. The old food has lost all its nutrients, old food, stale food, lost its nutrient, I am drawn to that one because my nature also is that one. I am drawn to old food, rotten food, stale food, not fit for offering. That type of food I am drawn because my nature itself is that one. I naturally get drawn to that one. phalaṁ yajño vividhāḥ yajñate yastavyameveti mana samadhāya sa satvikah. The Satvic people, that one is the food and yajna, yajna, whatever worship they do, aphala, no desire, no in return. I am doing the tapas, give me in return. Aphala, akaṅkshi means, akaṅksha means always I want that one. Aphala means, phala means fruit. Akaṅkshi means desirous. I am doing this one. Phala means no desire. No desire, but I am doing my best. Yajño vididrishto means as mentioned in the Shastras, as told by teachers, as told by illumined people. I am following that one. Yastavyameveti manaha. That I am doing wholeheartedly, full-heartedly. That is a Satvic one. Anabhisandhāya tu phalaṁ dāmbartamapi chaivayat yajñate bharatashreshta tam yajñam vidhirajasam. Abhisandhāya means always thinking about food, the fruit. Whatever I do, but without what is in me, I don't want to do anything. What is in me, I don't want to do. I will do the dhambartha only to show off. Only to show off. Abhisandhāya tu phalaṁ. It should be of value to me and show off. Yajñate. They do the Rajasic people, they resort to that one. Vidhīnam asrishtānam mantrahinam adakshinam shraddha virahitam yajñam tamasam parichakshate. At the beginning itself is shraddha. What type of shraddha? This is shraddha traya. It is in the tamasic people, shraddha virahitam. There is no shraddha, no faith. Okay, you asked me to do, okay, I will do. I will do just because you told me. I am not interested. I am not interested. They do the action without any, wholeheartedly they don't do. Just you are said, I am doing. I am coming to yoga class and because my parents said. I am doing that asana as my teacher said, everyone is doing. There is no involvement. While doing also, there is no passion behind doing. Shraddha virahitam. Yajñam tamasam vidhihina. There is no vidhi. Vidhi means no scriptural injunction. Asrishtanam, no dakshina. When you are doing a yajna, you have to give a token of appreciation for people who are took part in that one. Without any mantra you are doing, this is the tamasic. Then tapas, these are the yajna. Sri Krishna talked about 3 types. What is tapas? Tapas 3 types. Tapas in the physical, mental and talking level. Devadvijaguro prajñam pujanam shauchamarjavam brahmacharya ahimsancha shariram tapa uchyate. Not to lose the opportunity to bow down to devas. When you go to the place of worship and when you meet a well-learned person, when you meet a guru, when you meet a realized person, bow down. Why you are bowing down? It is a mark that you want the higher energy, their blessing on you. If you are standing ahead of them, they are sitting, you are still standing, the energy like water flows from the top, their energy also should flow onto you. I don't want to bow down. Why I should bow down? And that is Satvic people. Shaucham brahmacharya shariram prajnam pujanam, they respect, bow down. Shaucha, purity, link between the thinking, talking and action. Brahmacharya, always thinking higher possibilities. This is the sharira tapas. Then talking tapas. Anudvega karam vakyam. Satyam priyahitam chayat. Swadhyaya bhyasanam chaiva. Vangmayam tapa uchyate. Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya. Why I have to listen? Why I have to read? In Shanti Mantra, I talked about Badram Karne Vishnuyama Devaha. The 2 ears are there. Our human consciousness evolves based on when we constantly hear positive things, good things, our consciousness evolves. How? It is from the ordinary human to the divine human. How one gets transformed? Constantly hearing. It's to hear, somebody must have well studied Swadhyaya. One who has done lot of Swadhyaya, introspection, read the scriptures, they understood the inner meaning. You hear from them again and again. Hear again and again. It helps in unfolding our personality. Our personality is withered. It has to blossom. To blossom, you have to hear again and again. Swadhyaya abhyasanam chaiva. You develop an appetite to hear. Whenever there is an opportunity to hear, you develop that appetite. For example, for me, whenever the workplace is 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I take that one as a blessing. I put on some Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, or that one from various speakers. Listen again and again. For me, a drive, it is a tapas, it is an yajña. No time is wasted for me. Yesterday I went to Berwick about 45 minutes. It's this morning I went to South Morang. It is for me, it is a worship. It's a worship continuously hearing positive. It's that slowly, it's an inner transformation. When I amayantu brahmacharina swaha, when this positive again and again hitting my eardrum, inner vibration changes. The vibration changes, your aura changes, personality changes, the blossoming happens. And Christina, for a message for you also, you say you drive 1 hour to Warburton and other places, and if you are not doing already, and it's utilize this opportunity to hear these ones. And manaprasada saumyatvam, maunam atma vinigraha, bhava samshuddhirityetat, tapo manasa uchyate. Whatever you heard, it will disappear, it will dissipate. Tomorrow I will talk about that one. You have to conserve. To conserve, you have to observe silence. You have to spend time for yourself. If you are only hearing and no time to assimilate, digest, whatever you heard, it will just disappear. Mana prasada, maunam. You not to become a chatterbox. Always try to digest what you heard. That is the tapas in the mental level. Shraddhaya paraya taptam tapasthatrividam naraihi phalaṁ-kāṅkṣhibhiḥ Satvikam parichakshate. This Satvic tapas, you are doing that one, body, talking, thinking, no expectation, without any expectation. The Rajasic people, the tapas they do, Satkaramana pujartham, tapodhambena chaivayate, kriyate tadiha proktam, rajasam chalamadruvam. Satkara mana pujartha. I am doing this tapas. I want everyone to appreciate, put me in the pedestal, honor me, and give me a title, a great tapasvi. I want a title, great tapasvi. Then only I will do. The people should recognize how much tapas I am doing. I am doing only for publicity. These type of tapas, it is called as Rajasic tapas. Rajasic tapas, the people do it for publicity. We are doing this that festival, this festival, and only for publicity. Satvic people, they don't let others know what tapas they are doing. It is not for publicity. I tell also, everyone must allocate a separate room in your house for doing your sadhana tapas. That is not for public display. It is not for public people come and show, this is where I do my japa, I do this one. It is a private room, it is a locked room, it is not for public display, public are not allowed. Unless that person is the aligns with your thinking, then that person, you can take him there for discussion for general public. Allocate a room. We have 5-bedroom house, 3-bedroom, 5-bedroom, 10-bedroom. Here in many places I have seen, they allocated a place, some altar in the top shelf, and for them they have 5-6 rooms. They do not have a place. They do not think, I need to keep a room for God also. That is the place I have to draw inspiration. Wherever I go, I tell them, your prayer room, allocate separate room. That is your sadhana room. That you conserve the energy, it is good for your sadhana. Mudagrahena atmano yat pidaya kriyate tapaha parasyo utsadhanartam va tat tamasa udahritam. The Rajasic type, they only show off. The tamasic people, if they are doing the tapas, it's a torture for others also. They torture others without any injunction, scriptural injunction, and willy-nilly, whatever they feel like they do, saying that it's a big tapas. Many people, sorcery they do, they put on the black cloth and do the tapas. Black indicates negativity. There is no scriptural injunction, but black attracts the negative forces easily. They put on the negative black cloth for their yajna, for their tapas. There is no scriptural injunction. Willy-nilly they follow. These are the tamasic one. Dātavyamiti yadhanam diyate anupakarini deshe kale cha patre cha tadhanam satvikam smritam. Giving to the right people, right time, right place, and right situation, that is called as satvik. Yattu pratyupakarartam phalaṁ uddishya va punaha diyate cha pariklishtam tat Dhanam Raja Samsmritam.
Dhanam Raja Samsmritam.
And Yatyu Pratyupakarartham, giving what I will get in return. What I will get in return, without getting anything return, I won't do. I won't do. And scripture says, yes, to begin with, many people, we are not interested in sadhana. That is why Palashruti, in the even Vishnu Sahasranam at the end, Palashruti is there. If you do that one, it says, if you do that one, you will get money, you will get a good job, you will get prosperity, you will get a good husband, good wife, children, and prosperity. Yes, scriptures say, why? Because at least for that one you start. But that is not the goal. Scripture says not to get hung up. That is for the kindergarten students. The child is not willing to go to the school. Mother says, I will give you a lolly if you go. So, for the sake of lolly, child goes to the kindergarten and kindergarten. Here also, Lord is saying, I will give you a lolly, you do this one. Purpose is you do the sadhana. We have to come out of that one. Lolly is not the goal. Phala is not the goal. I enjoy doing the sadhana. You should enjoy. That should be the goal, not the lolly. I am going to the university, why I get lolly? How long you can hang on to the lolly? Even at the age of 60, I go place and I want promotion, I invested, I want more return. People at the age of 60 also going to the place of worship, give me that one, give me that one. It says, when you do, Lord knows what you get, what you need. We don't know what we need. We are like chasing after lolly. And as the Swamiji said, the Swami Ramaswarupananda ji, the difference between a child and an adult is the price of the lolly. A child is happy with the 2-cent lolly. Adults want 100,000, 500,000 lolly. It's only the price of the toy is different, but their attitude hasn't changed. Adesha kale, then Om Tats Adesha kale yaddanam apatre abhyascha diyate asatkrita vajñātam tattamasa udahritam Om Tatsaditi nirdesho brahmanah trividha smritah brahmana tena vedascha yajña-tapaḥ-kriyāḥ pura. So, Satvic way, Shri Krishna says the 3 words, Om, Tat, Sat, Iti. This, when you are doing, Shri Krishna further he elaborates, Om, if somebody, you are giving something, you can say Om, means auspicious. It explains, Om expands into Tat. Om means divine, God. Tat means Tata. He is there everywhere. I am giving not to you, I am giving to the Lord who is everywhere. He is there in you also. I am giving to that one. Why I am giving? It may be everywhere is air is there, ether is there. Not that one. It says, adds another word, Sat. Sat means ultimate truth. The Lord's another name is the ultimate truth. Nowhere He ultimate dharma. He is the absolute, changeless, the reality, ultimate reality is Om Tat Sat. When I am giving, you are saying Om is a monosyllable I am covering in the Upanishad class, and Tat, that God is everywhere. Sat, Sat means ultimate reality. He is the ultimate reality. When everything has gone, He alone remains. He is the ultimate truth. For that I am giving. when I know, when he is the ultimate reality, then who I am to give? I can't give. Everything belongs to him. How can I say I won't give or I am giving? Everything belongs to him. Tera tujko arpan. It is, you are making your thing, whatever wealth I have, it is your wealth. You are making your wealth to flow through me to you yourself. Like Ganga, we are seeing, Ganga is flowing, reaching the ocean, from there again evaporates and come back. Ganga can't say, I took so hard, worked so hard, and I reached the ocean, not even one thanks. You did not say one thank you also. I took so much of trouble. And Ganga knows who gave the water. This ocean evaporated and came. It is ocean itself. It made me to flow. Ocean water. How can I claim I worked so hard? No, thank you from you. It is Om Tat Sat iti Nirdesho. Nirdesha, Adesha. Adesha means this is the seers have told. You are giving, this is the order. Not to expect anything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the order from the ultimate reality, eternal order. Brahmana Trividha Smritaha. Brahmana Trividha, in the three Vedas, the knowers of the knowledge, Brahmana. Brahmana, the knowers of the three Vedas, knowers of the highest, Trivida, these the three, Om Tat Sat, these three, the knowers of the Vedas, scriptures, Brahmana, these who are telling, these realized people, they have come first. Why they have come here? To spread the message of Vedas. Brahmana tena vedascha. Otherwise Veda we won't understand. These realized people, they come, they convey the message of Veda. Yajñascha vihita puraha. How to do the yajna, the ancient, eternal. This time immemorial, this message has been conveyed to the generations. Conveyed, Om Tat Sat iti Nirdesha. Adesha. Adesha means instruction. And must be followed. Must be followed. Trivida Smrita. Brahmana. These three. Om Tat Sat. Three words. Brahmana Tena Vedascha. The knowers came to convey this message. How to do the yajna. Try to explain further next week. Tasmat Om Ityu. Om Tasmat Om iti Udahritya yajña-tapaḥ-kriyāḥ pravartante vidhanokta satatam brahmavadinam. And the knowers, what they say, tasmat, therefore, Om iti udahritya. When you are doing the yajna, when you are doing the charity, worship, giving the charity, or tapas, you say Om. That is why I told all mantra starts with Om. You starts with Om, it is represents auspiciousness. If you are giving a charity and say Om, think of him, the ultimate seed. Om tasmat Om iti udahritya yajña-tapaḥ-kriyāḥ. Whether worship, even office work you are doing, it is a worship. Office work, teaching yoga is a worship. Tapaḥ-kriyāḥ, tapas, whatever you do, pravartante vidhanoktam, doing as per the injunctions of Veda, do that one, brahmavadinam, knowers of the highest, they have been telling us again and again. Tadityanabhisandhāya
Nityanabhisandhāya
phalaṁ
Phalam
yajña-tapaḥ-kriyāḥ
Yajña-tapaḥ-kriyāḥ
dāna-kriyāśh
dāna-kriyāśh
vividhāḥ
vividhāḥ
kriyante
kriyante
mokṣha-kāṅkṣhibhiḥ.
mokṣha-kāṅkṣhibhiḥ.
In the first previous one he said tasmad om iti udahritya. Here the second word has taken om tat sat. Here it is talking about tat taditya tat, second word taditya tat iti anabhisandhāya, second one. With tata, whenever you are giving, think of the Lord who is everywhere, think of him, and yajña taditya anabhisandhāya, tat is there everywhere. I am giving you, not expecting anything in return. How can I expect? It is yours, it has gone to you. How can I take a commission out of that one? Not expecting anything. Yajña-dāna-tapaḥ-kriyāḥ dāna-kriyāśh vividhāḥ. Doing the dāna, these are the seekers of the liberation, they adopt this path. I will elaborate on this, these two shlokas, three shlokas next week. Om tat saditi nirdesho
Om tat saditi nirdesho
brahmanastrividha smritaha
brahmanastrividha smritaha
brahmana tena vedascha
brahmanastena vedascha
yajñascha vihita pura
yajñascha vihita pura
tasmat om ityudahritya
tasmad om ityudahritya
yajña-dāna-tapaḥ-kriyāḥ
yajña-dāna-tapaḥ-kriyāḥ
pravartante vidhanoktam
pravartante vidhanoktam
satatam brahmavadinam
satatam brahmavadinam
tadityanabhisandhāya
Nityanabhisandhāya
phalaṁ yajña-tapaḥ-kriyāḥ
Phalam yajña-tapaḥ-kriyāḥ
dāna-kriyāśh vividhāḥ
dāna-kriyāśh vividhāḥ
kriyante mokṣha-kāṅkṣhibhiḥ
kriyante mokṣha-kāṅkṣhibhiḥ.
Vasudeva sutam devam
Vasudeva sutam devam
kamsa-chāణūramardhanam
kamsa-chāणūramardhanam
devaki paramanandam
devaki paramanandam
krishnam vande jagadgurum.
Krishnam